Hello and welcome to R&K. I recently had a message through YouTube from a guy called Sean Kgs. His information is just going to come up here in the corner. And Sean was asking if I had to choose between the GSA and the GT Sport, which one would I pick? So if I could only have one of these bikes, which one would I choose? And I said to him, look, that's a really interesting question, never been asked it before. Which one would I have to choose? If one of these had to go, which one would be the preferred bike? With the GSA, this is the 2016 model. They've actually introduced LED lighting, very much what you see on the motor vehicles. The GSA actually had what they call a Xenon, or as the Americans like to call it, Xenon, adaptive headlight. That was in the centre. On the sides, you used to have a standard globe, and as you can see, I've installed the clear water LEDs, the dials. But the actual lighting between the two bikes, the one that works better, of course, is the LED. I'll just turn it on and let you guys have a look at what you think is better. My personal preference for the lighting on these bikes is definitely the LED.
She's cold and she's cruel, but she knows what she's doing. She pushed me in the pool at her last school reunion. She laughs at my dreams, but I dream about her laughter. Strange as it seems, she's the one I'm after. 'Cause she's bittersweet, she lets me off my feet, and I can't help myself, I don't want anyone else. She's a mystery, she's too much for me, and I keep coming back for more. She's just a girl I'm looking for.
Okay, so the next area I want to look at is actually the weight of these bikes. The K16 is 295 kilos and the GSA is 225 kilos. Now that's a dry weight. Now total with fuel, the 16 takes 24 litres, the R12 takes 33 litres, so a total combined weight has the R12 at 259 kilos. And the big girl, the 16, she comes in at 361 kilos. That's 102 kilos of weight with fuel. So she's she's a big and heavy girl compared to the R12, which only comes in at, as I said, 259 kilos. Now, if you're going to put gear on top, these figures don't include gear, panniers, top boxes, etc. And also don't include rider weight as well. And as I'm a bit of a lad at 6'2", and just on 120 kilos, you can start to work out that the 16 is a big girl and very heavy to ride. So we're going to look at who actually wins this round. It's definitely going to be the R12, purely on weight. So we're going to look at performance on these two motorcycles. The K16 is impressive, to say the least. It's a 1649cc motorcycle. The R12 is 1170. Big difference between the two bikes is the R12 is a twin, and of course the K16 is a 6-cylinder piston engine. The maximum torque is, again, quite incredible. The K16 is pushing out 118 kilowatts, it's maximum 118 kilowatts, and the R12 is running 81 kilowatts. Maximum torque, and again this is very impressive for the 16, is running at 175 Newton meters, while the R12 isn't too bad, she's pushing out 120 Newton meters. Claimed speed, or top speed, BMW only claim above 200 kilometres an hour. They won't actually tell you what they'll do, but I can tell you now the 16 is exceptionally fast on freeway riding when you open her up. So when it comes down to performance and maximum torque and kilowatts, and of course sizing, the K16 wins hands down. So regarding how comfortable these bikes are to ride, Both are exceptionally good. If you were going to really ask for a bike that was extremely comfortable to ride, my personal view is that the 16 is more enjoyable to ride than the R12 for comfort. And the reason why that is, purely and simply, you've got a lower seat height and you've got a massive fairing in which to protect you. Whereas again, the GS it has a good fairing system, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't have the bulbous and well-covered fairing that the 16 has. Therefore, the winner on comfort and also protection from the elements, again, is definitely the K16. Therefore, the big question is, what would I choose? The R1200 GSA, the adventure bike, or the K1600 GT Sport? Look, if push came to shove and I could only own one bike, it would be the 16. That may be a surprise to you guys. The only reason I picked the 16 is because it probably is towards more what I'm looking to achieve on a bike and what I look forward to and enjoy than the R12. The R12, don't get me wrong, is a fantastic bike. It is really superb. It's a great fun riding bike. It does everything so easily, it does it so comfortably, but you can't go past the 16. The pure torque on this bike is just superb. The thing I really miss when I ride the R1200 is the actual power. If I could take the 16's engine and throw it into the R1200 and drop its center of gravity, the R12 would be an absolute killer. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope it was informative. I'd love to actually hear from all of you guys out there. Tell me your thoughts. Do you think I'm crazy that I would choose the 16 over the 12? Or do you think that the 16 definitely is the better bike of the two? They are very close, don't get me wrong. They are extremely close when it comes to performance and handling. But it's the 16 and its absolute torque and it's just its rideability. And when you need to twist that throttle that you're getting the power, that pulls me across. Anyway, I'd love to hear from you guys. Please put your comments up. I'll respond to everybody that puts a comment up, or if you've got any questions, I'd love to hear from you. If you like what I've done, please like, and most importantly, please subscribe. Okay, this is RMK. Thanks very much for your time, guys. Be safe out there, enjoy your riding, and we'll talk again soon. All the best. Bye.